Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Dallas Mavericks have shown an impressive array of abilities in round 2, taking the series in only 5 games. Tonight, we will find out if they can keep that momentum going against the Timberwolves. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. You take a look at the Mavericks. They start the conference finals on their home court. But I don't think anybody thinks this series is a foregone conclusion.
No, not by a long shot. Home court is huge, especially in an atmosphere like this. But they'll have a battle on their hands. Tonight's game is crucial. As the higher seed, you have to grab the momentum early in this series.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Irving, that's good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Irving gets it to go.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Mavericks with the rebound. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo on the wing. McDaniels from long range. Drills it from deep.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Here's Christie, guarded by Edwards. Lively passes to Thompson. Irving for 3. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Randle can't hit.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Lively. Irving with it. Outside Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Christie passes to Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. Shoots over Davis.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
Thompson against Edwards. Thompson passes to Davis. Outside Irving. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Jacks up a 3. Lively grabs a miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Gobert against Davis. Outside for Irving to stop the drought. The shot no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Randall. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Mavericks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. The offensive rebound. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Number 5 is Kyrie Irving.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Davis against Randall. Looking to win the run. Davis can't hit. Minnesota leading by 6. Left side, Alexander Walker. Fires in the triple.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think that he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, the Mavericks shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Exum passes to Christie. Again, the miss by Dallas. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep, down low. Here's DiVincenzo, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the game. Here's Exum. And the layup falls.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Edwards got 8.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Davis, the pass to Lively. That's tipped. Gobert with it. Exum picks him up. Here's Alexander Walker. He buries it from 3. He has 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Minnesota leading by 12. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Hardy in for Christie. Here's Reed. Outside Conley. They set the pick. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. It's Exum on the wing. Pass to Marshall. Exum up top. Back to Davis. Here's Gafford. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Well, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
Here's Marshall. And that one drops.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Out to the right wing. Reed for three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Marshall, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Davis. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Dillingham, no good. Davis against Randall. Here's Hardy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Randall against Gafford. Randall outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by Marshall.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Randall, pass to Conley. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Davis. Here's Hardy. They need this. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Conley drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
For 3, Dinwiddie. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Minnesota up by 16. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum. And it's Marshall in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 10.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Marshall. Soft touch off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Minnesota leading by 16. From deep, Conley. And he can't get that one.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Irving. Oh, the teardrop falls in. He's got 12.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Conley against Irving. Launches it. The shot misses. Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Washington outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Conley. Pass to Dillingham. Outside, Alexander Walker. Floats one up. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 12. Washington passes to Gafford. Outside Irving. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. You look at Lively, topping the chart with his efficiency. And, of course, Daniel Gafford.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Down by 12. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
Both shots good from the strike.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Lets it go. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist by McDaniels. Dillingham's gotten his first points in this one. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. 15-point game. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Nice D from Reid. And it's on Dante Exum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
A different look for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And Christie's subbed in for Marshall. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Lays it up and banks it in. Dillingham's got his second bucket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Can they get it? And a slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Pass to Dillingham from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Left side Irving. Exum outside. Great D that time from Miller. The Timberwolves lead by 15.
Dallas foul.
And Minnesota making a change here.
Second team foul. Timberwolves substitution. Rudy Gobert. Anthony Edwards.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Exum passes to Washington. And And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Exum. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota leading by 15. Pass to Gobert, to the wing, right side. Irving against Conley. Reed for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Now here's Irving. Here's Christie. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Edwards. Offline from the top of the key.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Christie passes to Thompson. Now Washington. On the wing, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. Unable to get that one.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his 2nd make this quarter.
Irving looking around. And it's good. 2 points. Irving's got 16 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Minnesota leading by 12. Outside Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Washington. Marshall comes in for Christie, and Dante Exum subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Exum. Defense right on him. Davis against Randall. Davis, the pass to Exum. Back to Davis. Here's Marshall. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Randall outside. McDaniels a screen from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. Exum outside. Randall with a steal. And here comes the break. McDaniels got room. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
Exum passes to Thompson. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Here's McDaniels. That one goes in. He's got 12.
I'll tell you, what a huge game from Jaden McDaniels on the offensive end. He's a lockdown defender, so a big-time two-way guy.
Here's Marshall. McDaniels covering. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. It's Edwards on the wing from about 19. Rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Over Edwards. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Minnesota, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Offensive rebound. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. Mavericks trail by 18. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 6 points in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Marshall. No good again that time.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Two open that time. Made it look easy.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 46 seconds left in the first half of this one. Davis misses.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for Dallas.
He misses the free throw. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Marshall. And he can't hit the second. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 21. For 3, Dinwiddie. And the three-pointer goes. 11 seconds left in the first half of this game. Randall outside. Tries to break his ice. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Minnesota opening up a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for joining us for postseason.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the court for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Here's Christie. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. This one for three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving is doubled. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
It's McDaniels on the wing. 4-3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Davis has got 8.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 20. And here's Thompson for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Pass to Gobert. Taken away. Knocked loose. Back to Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that one's good. Irving.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Edwards with it. Irving picks him up. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. Minnesota again missing. And Davis has got the ball here for Dallas, trailing by 17.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Christie, now Lively. Over Edwards. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Lively's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Minnesota leading by 15. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. For 3, Randall drops in the 3. Randall's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make 3-point shots. Nice delivery.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Davis.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mavericks trail by 18. Thompson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Thompson. Lively with it. And here is Irving. 5 on the clock. Deflected by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Davis against Randall. From deep. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to Irving. 11 feet out. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 16. For 3, DiVincenzo. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got rebound number 8 now. Davis down low, guarded by Edwards. Lively's shot is off. Timberwolves shooting about 47%. A nice number. Randall deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Lively. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Christie. Pass to Lively. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Davis. Outside for Randall. Fires from deep. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Looking to get back on track. DiVincenzo can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They get it back. Irving for 3. That shot off the mark. Minnesota leading by 14. To stop the drought. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Exum's checked in for Dallas. Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 23.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Randall. It's blocked. Pass to Christie. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Conley. Stolen by Davis. To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Randall finds Reed. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Irving. To the inside. Here's Davis. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Minnesota leading by 11. Randall right side. For 3. Conley. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis, the pass to Irving. Back to Davis. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Davis has got 12.
I like when Davis knocks down those jumpers. It forces the defense to leave the paint and really spaces the court.
Here's Randall. Reed for 3. They grab their own miss. For 3, Conley. Lively against Gobert. Conley looking for an opening. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 12.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Inside, here's Exum. No good. Nice D from Alexander Walker. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. The kick out to Conley. Outside Reed. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Conley passes to Gobert. Over Lively. Gobert, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Down low. Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
So for Dallas, Gafford comes in for Lively, and it's Marshall in for Christie. Minot's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Julius Randle.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Marshall. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Reed for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd getting everyone focused and amped up to take these next few minutes.
And an emphasis on forcing stops, too. Something Coach did very well back when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Dillingham. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by 7. And that one's good from Conley.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Irving. No good from outside. The Timberwolves shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Alexander Walker. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Exum passes to Gafford. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Conley. Pass to Dillingham. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Marshall.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Now here's Washington. Gafford to screen. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Pass to Dillingham. There's the triple. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Irving. Tipped. Here's the break. Here's Dillingham. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Gafford. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Dallas making a change here. Christie's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. For 3, knocks down the triple.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Conley against Irving. Reed for 3. And And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, that's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Exum outside. The 3 is up. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Gafford. Irving's got 16 points here in the second half. Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Reed. Lets it go from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Pass to Irving. Here's Christie, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Irving. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
To the left wing. Here's Dillingham. Outside Reed. The 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Davis comes in for Washington. To the paint. Here's Lively. That's in there. Davis with the assist. That gives him a double-double in this one. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And stolen by Edwards. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Back to Irving. The 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Randall inside. Davis on him. Outside. DiVincenzo. From downtown. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Knocked away. Randall right side. Fires for 3. DiVincenzo can't hit. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Exum. Will it go? Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Pass to McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. Here's Christie. Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 38 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Outside, DiVincenzo. It's McDaniels on the wing. And here's Edwards outside. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. 8-point game. Here's Davis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Yeah, it's incredible how capable he is from all areas on the floor. I mean, Davis is a scoring threat as soon as he touches the ball.
And yep, it's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Christie. Off target with the 3. Minnesota leading by 8. Up top, Randall. Checked by Davis. For 3, DiVincenzo buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul so far.
14 foul.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Irving. We've got 1:48 left to play in the 4th. Clock at 6. Here's Christie. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the train.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Randall inside. Checked by Davis. There's the 3. Thompson against McDaniels. The 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Second chance effort. That shot is off. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Outside Edwards. Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots over Thompson. Davis with a rebound. And for Dallas, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Takes the 3. They get it again. That one no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. McDaniels finds Randall. Back to Daniels. Gobert on the high post. Now DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Irving. That one goes. Count it.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Randall. Outside McDaniels. 11 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fires from way outside. No good. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
Just my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.